Hello everyone, I'm Jane Miller of WBAL Television and former chair of the Goodwill Board of Directors. It's my pleasure to host Goodwill's annual award ceremony. This is our 64th ceremony. I know things are quite different since the last time we were all together over 2 years ago. Obviously, we are virtual, and while we miss seeing all of our supporters, we felt this was the best way to celebrate. Next year, we hope to see everyone in person once again. I want to thank all of our sponsors. We're grateful for their support. Goodwill is a community organization, and it is the support of the community that allows us to fulfill our mission. Today, we will be celebrating those who make this organization what it is: the board of directors, staff, donors, shoppers, volunteers, and those who have come through our programs and are now succeeding in life. We will share stories of those who have impacted or been impacted by the Goodwill mission. This organization is not what it is without those who are involved with us every day. Joining me during our program in announcing the award winners will be the chair of the board, Joe Durham, and Lisa Raciniak, president and CEO of Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake. In 2021, Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake is committed to serving those with the least access to employment opportunities through our workforce development services, which include job readiness classes, case management services to address housing, transportation, education, childcare opportunities, and any other barrier they may encounter. Take a look now at this video with us and see how Goodwill's role in the community is needed now more than ever.
So everyone knows what Goodwill is. They see the retail stores, the donation sites in their community. What most people don't know is we use the proceeds from our retail sales to fund our mission. We really are more of a collaborator in the community. So we pull more than 250 other organizations in to help us help the individual. And that's our goal, is to really make those connections for people and help them map out a plan for their life and a career.
Before I joined the board at Goodwill, what I didn't realize was the role that the retail stores played for the organization. And really that's why I embraced Goodwill after I learned that what it does is it goes to those that need us the most. As the chairman of the board of Goodwill, I think that we play a number of roles for the organization. I think we are a sounding board for leadership. I believe that we provide financial oversight for our organization, making sure that we're doing things in the straight and narrow, and when we are engaged from a financial perspective, it supports the cause.
So the main revenue sources for our Goodwill are our retail operation. Our outlet is also a revenue stream. Then we have our e-commerce business, which has grown nicely over the last 4.5 years. And we also have our salvage operation, because the goods that we process and send around the globe, we receive revenue for those, and also it helps us not put that in a landfill. Environmental issues are very important to our Goodwill, and part of that comes from the concept of trying to maximize our revenue on every item that is donated, because everything has some degree of value. And I think it's very important that we continue to push for every opportunity that we can to limit things going to landfills and being disposed of in other manners.
Goodwill's mission helps employers with their workforce because we value those employer partnerships as much as we value the community we serve. Goodwill is constantly adapting to meet the needs of the participants we serve as well as our employer partners. We have transitioned to a virtual platform to create access for our participants, and always reviewing our training programs to ensure that our participants are coming out with the highest skill in order to be successful in their career path.
So our job really is, as we see it, and our board sees it, is to go into communities and figure out what they need, and then come behind that with whatever we can do to support job preparation and training, case management to support that. And particularly, after the pandemic, the unemployment is skyrocketed. So our services are going to be needed now more than ever. And we plan to open more stores. We're expanding our e-commerce business. And hopefully we'll be able to expand more contracts as we get back to work. So the need's there in our community, and that's what we're here to do.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I became the chair of Goodwill's board in the spring of 2020. It was an interesting time to become the board chair, to say the least. As an organization, we faced many challenges, including the loss of jobs, record unemployment, and store closures. I'm proud to say that in the past 18 months, we have not only survived, but thrived. Our retail stores have rebounded, donations from the public have been tremendous, and our workforce development programs have adjusted to a constantly changing environment. Virtual services have become the norm in the workplace development world, and Goodwill was quick to transition services to an online format. Our programs include job readiness, customer service and sales, retail management, Microsoft certification, pharmacy technician program, ServSafe certification, and our Department of Transportation Flagger certification. We have focused our training to be more results-driven than ever before, with nearly all of our participants obtaining a skills certification in an industry that has a career path, growth opportunities, higher entry-level wages, and where growth is forecasted in a post-pandemic world. We continue to move our participants closer to a living wage. As we look forward to the future, we will continue to support the community and always focus our programs to meet the needs of the individual. I'd now like to introduce President and CEO of Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake, Lisa Raciniak. Good morning, Lisa.
Thanks, Joe. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I want to personally thank our Goodwill employees. It is their dedication, commitment, and spirit that makes our organization great. They are truly the engine of Goodwill. When the pandemic forced us to shut down in March of 2020, Goodwill staff immediately responded, developing plans to reopen our stores and continue programs. Despite numerous obstacles, stores were reopened, programs were adjusted, our operations ran smoothly, and sacrifices were made to keep ourselves and our families safe. I am so proud of each and every one of them. While we focus on the challenges we face as an organization, we never lose sight of the reason we're here, for the individuals we serve, for those who have overcome obstacles and have found a better life. We thank you for your continued support so that more individuals can change their lives through the power of work and end poverty in our communities. Joe covered our mission. Now I want to mention our retail stores. This past year, with a focus on staff and customer safety, our stores welcomed over 1.3 million shoppers. We also had over 856,000 people donate. Our online store, Shop Goodwill, continues to grow and offer Goodwill merchandise from the comfort of your home. Retail stores fund the majority of Goodwill's training and placement programs, and thanks to revenue from our retail stores, all of our services are free to the public. Now, let us give you a behind-the-scenes look at how your gently used donations make it on the floor of our retail stores, becoming someone else's newfound treasures.
So last year, in 2020, we collected 43 million pounds of donated goods, which is just a remarkable number that basically we did it in 9.5 months. It really begins at our donation door, where our donation attendants receive goods from all of our donors, and the goods are broken down into multiple categories. Obviously, clothing, we call it textiles, is one thing. Every item, whether it's a suit jacket, a shirt, a dress, it is graded by somebody in our back room. Then it is priced and hung on a rack, and that rack is then moved to the sales floor and put on the display racks that we have on our showroom floor. Same thing applies to what we categorize as wares, which is everything from pots and pans, dishes, glasses. Once it hits the sales floor, it is there for 4 weeks. If it does not sell in that 4-week period, it is pulled off of the floor, so we are really rotating on a weekly basis. And the idea behind that is to obviously present fresh quality merchandise to our shoppers every week. Once it's pulled, it will go to the outlet and it is sold there. What doesn't get sold in our stores or does not get sold in one of our outlets ends up at our recycling facility, and we bale textiles. Clothing goes into large 1,000-pound bales that is then put on into containers and put on ships and goes around the globe, literally goes around the globe. Everybody has the option to visit shopgoodwill.com, and you can shop from the comfort of your own home and see all of the amazing items that we list. We always look for the unique items, collectibles that might be very unique. So we really look at really selected items. We're very specialized in how we do it, and we have seen a constant growth in our e-com business. We feel we have an obligation to maximize the value of what has been donated to us. On an average year, we'll have about 1.7 million shoppers go through our doors, where we could have 2 million views online every day. So as we all know, shopping patterns have changed amongst those of us as consumers. I think that we intentionally are always mindful of what we can do to divert things from landfills, and we constantly strive to get better at it.
Not only am I the board chair of Goodwill, I'm also the regional executive at Fulton Bank. Fulton Bank is proud to be a sponsor of Goodwill. Now I'd like to share with you how Fulton Bank is active in our community.
Moving communities forward. Fulton Forward.
At Fulton Bank, we believe in improving our community's financial well-being.
For several years, we've partnered with Baltimore schools to teach hundreds of children how to manage their money and plan for their future.
Our team works with local businesses providing financial education programs to their employees.
We are dedicated to our families and small businesses because at Fulton Bank, it's not just banking, it's personal.
Our Employee of the Year award is named after an exceptional employee, Gerald Wright, who passed away in 2010 after a debilitating illness. Gerald epitomized the best of Goodwill. He truly cared about people, whether it was the people who came to us for help in getting a career, our graduates who are employed but still sought his counsel, and his coworkers. This year we have a very special winner who has been with Goodwill for almost 30 years. He's a department of one who only complains when we accidentally break his equipment. In 2020, Manohar Hegde was given what seemed like an impossible mission, supporting 650 employees, 32 locations, and our workforce development sites, all on his own. He worked to make virtual workspaces come to life easily. And when it was safe to reopen retail, he was there for daily support. Manohar is Goodwill's help desk, responsible for equipment, cybersecurity, firewalls, network issues, printers, fax machines. He's the man who can fix it all and is this year's Employee of the Year. Congratulations, Manohar.
I'm really honored to have been selected as the Goodwill Employee of the Year and humbled by this recognition, and it's greatly appreciated. But the work what I do is the normal work of any IT staff. But still, I'm so glad that my work has been appreciated. I mean, it's all a team effort at Goodwill because everybody works together, and this is how we work together with any of the jobs we do, because IT has to be involved in every aspects of the any part of the job, everyone's job. So there's a lot of like communication going on between each departments, IT and other departments too. And we get our work done that way. I'm so dedicated to Goodwill Industries because the main thing is the mission. This is a good opportunity to see how the mission of Goodwill has changed the lives of so many individuals. And we have employees working all over to get this mission accomplished.
Hi, I'm Tom Carroll, the president of Diversified Insurance, and I'm very excited to follow the Employee of the Year and to congratulate him for the great work that he's doing to make a difference to the organization. Every organization needs someone that just takes care of business, and it's very clear from the presentation that you've chosen someone that's making that kind of a difference to your organization. And for our part at Diversified Insurance, we are supporting Goodwill again this year because we believe in the mission and the difference that the organization is making in the broader arena. And our mission is to protect what matters, and we believe that people matter the most. And so to be affiliated with an organization that is so committed to making a difference in the lives of others is a great honor to us and to all the people that stand with me as part of our business. Thank you all, and congratulations again.
It's been a partnership which has provided jobs for nearly 100 Goodwill clients. Today we celebrate Dart Container Company as Employer of the Year for helping so many deserving people support themselves and their families. The partnership between Goodwill and Dart has made a huge impact. Leaders at Dart listen to the concerns of employees, consistently keeping an open mind for clients with barriers. Dart Container provides employment opportunities and excellent benefits, carving a path for Goodwill clients to become successful and self-sufficient.
Dart's partnership with Goodwill has been instrumental to our success as the largest employer in Caroline County, enabling us to grow and prosper during difficult times. Dart's partnership with Goodwill has had a few significant impacts. For one, our grassroots effort to help low-income, high-risk individuals realize and capitalize on their potential. Another example is the transportation solution that was born out of connections Goodwill made on Dart's behalf. A number of Goodwill's referrals have achieved immense success here at Dart. Many are grateful to have been given a second chance, sometimes as part of a re-entry effort. Goodwill has been very forthcoming about these situations and worked exceptionally hard behind the scenes to help these individuals retool and recalibrate. Without this support, I don't know where some of these individuals would be today.
Congratulations, Dart. The mission of Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake isn't just to help people find a job, but to also give them the tools they need to help keep those jobs and build successful, independent lives. And you'll see in this next video, those skills, that support, can be life-saving.
The mission of Goodwill is to assist individuals to obtain employment and to ultimately achieve self-sufficiency. We're a unique organization in that we have a social enterprise, which is our retail stores, that help to generate the funding in order to support that mission. And so the retail serves multiple purposes. It not only provides the funding to support the mission, but we really depend on the retail stores to provide employment for individuals that are coming through our training programs.
2019 I was depressed and I was somewhat despondent because I didn't have marketable skills and didn't really know where to turn. So I turned to Goodwill, and it just helped me turn my whole life around. So I took the retail training course at Goodwill to provide me with the background that I would need. It provided me information on how to prepare for interviews, how to dress for interviews, resume writing, things of that nature that would make me marketable and able to gain employment in the market. And the teachers were some of the best teachers I've really ever had. They really cared about students. The training at Goodwill taught me that I could be, it gave me the confidence that I needed and the training that I needed to be able to find a job and hold a job and be successful in it. I am currently working at Target as a security specialist. The training was very focused. It was very focused, and it helped me tremendously in my job. If you're feeling that you have reached the end of your rope, so to speak, and that your options in life are limited or non-existent, Goodwill will give you the training and the support that you need to improve your life and the people in your family's life. Goodwill is just a wonderful place that gives you the support that you need, and it gives you the motivation to achieve so that you can go further in life, go beyond even your expectations. It helps you in all aspects of your life, and I really appreciated that, and the people at Goodwill, they basically saved my life, and I'm very thankful for that.
One of today's Graduate of the Year awards goes to a man who is the true definition of determination. Olin Matthew is a stage 5 renal failure survivor. Because of dialysis and rehabilitation, Olin had to quit his job as a nursing assistant, leaving him out of work for years. Once healthy enough, He enrolled in Goodwill's Pharmacy Tech program, giving him the opportunity to reconnect with the workforce, building a successful, independent life. Olin currently works as a pharmacy technician for CVS. He travels to different locations in Baltimore to help with staff shortages. And at every store he substitutes in, employees never want him or his positive attitude to leave.
To win this award today has been completely a miracle. So to have this award to say it's time to begin again and let's start going as we did before to work towards all the goals that my wife has always wanted for me, the kids have always helped me with. It's just to have all of them be there for me is a wonderful thing. My next goal currently in the future is to take my national exam. I will pass that thanks to Goodwill and all the classes and everything we learned. My next step would definitely after that would be to go to pharmacy school. If I had something to say to Goodwill, I would thank everyone who's been there to help me, especially Mr. Abney, Ms. Hill, and everyone who's helped me. But most importantly, I think I called the wrong Goodwill in a different state. And she actually was kind enough and very generous enough to help me figure out which place I needed to call. And when I called there to the Goodwill here, the class was just about to start and they were all able to put me into it. So that was probably the most wonderful thing that happened exactly when it needed to happen. To be able to get in Goodwill, to be able to take their classes, to be able to intern at CVS, all that has been a wonderful thing for my wife, for the kids, but it's nice to be the person that I was before.
Corporate support is vital to continue our mission. That support can be financial and it can also be support in advancing our mission. Our Changing Lives sponsor, CVS Health, covers both of these areas, providing financial support and being a committed community partner. For over 5 years, CVS has worked with Goodwill. Stacy Butler with CVS Workforce Initiatives and a Goodwill board member partnered with the late Sam Abney, a treasured Goodwill employee, working together to place people into CVS stores. That partnership grew, and in 2018, CVS, Goodwill, and Baltimore City Community College launched the Pharmacy Technician Program. The program is headquartered at Goodwill. It includes case management services, coursework, and hands-on training. CVS even built a mock pharmacy at our headquarters to provide further training to participants. Participants complete a 16-week program, which concludes with an externship at a CVS location, and upon successful completion are offered a pharmacy technician position. Since its inception, more than 90 people have come through the program. Thank you to CVS Health for your continued support of Goodwill.
On behalf of BGE's 3,200 employees and as a Goodwill board member, I am honored to be here and happy to support Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake. At BGE, we strive to be a diverse, equitable, and inclusive company that reflects the communities we serve. We do that in a number of ways, including through our workforce development programs, where we partner with our contractors and the nonprofit community to train ready-to-work adults for jobs in the utility industry. We also do it by engaging with local high schools and colleges to provide hands-on paid internships for students interested in careers at BGE. Many of the participants will tell you that these programs are life-changing. Take Daquan, a student at Merville High School who interned with us in 2017 and joined our utility training program after graduation. Today, he is one of our top new line workers, takes time to mentor our interns, and has aspirations of becoming a crew leader one day. And then there's Jermaine. Jermaine spent 12 years in prison and was told that no matter how badly he wanted to turn his life around, he would be forced to engage in the activities that led to his incarceration because no one would ever hire a convicted felon. Today, Jermaine works for Ferguson Trenching after completing our Workforce Collaborative program. There are so many stories like Daquan's and Jermaine's, each one a testament to what's possible when we lift each other up. And that's what today is all about. Think about the impact we can have on our communities when we use our collective strength to enable and empower others. The possibilities are limitless, the rewards immeasurable. And so on behalf of BGE, I say congratulations to all of the winners. And now I'll turn it back over to Lisa for the Marge Thomas Scholarship winner.
Marge Thomas retired in 2011 as CEO of Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake after 17 years in Baltimore and 37 years in the Goodwill movement. She was truly an inspirational leader during her tenure. Before she retired, Goodwill's board of directors decided to honor her legacy by starting a scholarship in her name, which would provide financial assistance to program graduates who wish to pursue their dream career by furthering their education. The Marge Thomas Scholarship Program enables graduates of one of Goodwill's workforce training programs to attend a community college part-time and/or allow them to receive a certification from an accredited program. The scholarships are up to $3,000 per year and cover tuition, fees, and books. Chasing the American Dream. Without knowing English and with no guidance on how to begin his journey, Carlos Mejia emigrated to the U.S. from Colombia. Referred to Goodwill's Buena Alianza program, he was able to build a resume, find English courses, and was referred to Goodwill's Emerge program, which landed him a millwright carpenter helper position. Aside from building his carpentry skills, Carlos decided to learn more about the business side of things, enrolling into Baltimore County Community College, studying construction management.
I've been always really independent, so that's what I decided to come to this country and start working by myself. My first goal actually was going to school, but I didn't even know that here it was super expensive. So when I get here, I have to change all my plans. Everything was different. I think the most difficult barriers were all of them. I mean, like including language, waking up at 3 a.m. and, be trying to be responsible with people that I don't even understand the language. But if I have to pick one, I think it's going to be getting the public transportation, because it was like 3 hours and a half each way every day to just be able to work. So I think that's the most complicated part of my journey. I think Goodwill helped me to reach my, mine not, but, in general, the American dream, because when you get to this country, basically what you need is information and opportunities, and that's exactly what Goodwill and Mr. Graham did for me. They just showed me everything. They just told me you get this option, for getting here, you need to do this, and this. So decide what you want to do, work hard, and you will get there. And here I am.
Hi there, this is Sam with Dunbar. I'm one of the team members, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Goodwill for 30 years of a great partnership between our two companies. Here at Dunbar, we're honored and have the ability to be able to support over 30 locations within the Maryland area. We believe in the Goodwill mission, which is to support those individuals seeking employment within the Maryland area. Also, we believe in their values and their culture to improve the community and continue to receive the support throughout their day-to-day lives. Also, I'd like to say a big congratulations to all the award winners. Hope you had a great day and enjoy the rest of your program. Thanks again. We'll talk with you soon.
Our final award winner of today's event is a woman who thought not having a college degree would never allow her to achieve her career goals in the medical field. But after graduating from the Goodwill Pharmacy Technician Program and quickly obtaining her National Pharmacy Technician license, Stephanie Richardson has recently been promoted to lead pharmacy technician at a Baltimore area CVS. A go-getter who is dedicated, dependable, and goes out of her way for others, she hopes to one day hold an elite position at a hospital pharmacy. Congratulations to this Graduate of the Year, Stephanie Richardson.
It has so much meaning. It's such an honor to receive an award like this, and to know that I've made an impact not only on my life, but on the lives of others and on their thoughts, that they would think of me as a candidate for an award like this is absolutely amazing. My biggest hurdle at the time when I found out about the pharmacy program at Goodwill was really trying to find out who I was, what my purpose was, what I wanted to do, what my next steps would be. And this career has without a doubt revealed things about myself that have been instrumental in my discovery of my passions, dreams, and purpose. The fruits of their hard work and generosity will remain evident in my success and will echo into my future achievements, and therefore into the lives that I may have the privilege to impact myself. And please keep going and never stop. And please keep changing lives. And people like you are needed more now more than ever.
Congratulations again to all of today's winners for working hard and proving that all of life's barriers can be broken down with the right tools, support, and commitment. Celebrating those who make up Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake is a perfect reminder of why those who believe in the mission are so dedicated to the organization. We're proud of the impact we're making in the community and hope that you too will continue to support the programs to help everyone live a successful life. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, to all of you for being with us today. To learn more about the mission, visit goodwillchess.org. Thank you and stay safe.